Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. And I really want to thank you, Petteri, for this initiative you came up with, for inviting also Italy. I want to say it not just as a formality. I really think this initiative is very, very important and a very new way of thinking inside of the European Union. For as Kyriakos was saying, the 4 nations that are represented here, but I would say also the 5th, for Kaya was Prime Minister as well, they have often been considered and have often found themselves on opposing sides inside of the European Union, with northern and so-called frugal nations on the one hand, and southern nations on the other, that have often been accused of being, let's say, unruly, although in recent years more out of prejudice, this is my point of view, than actual responsibility. And the fact that these nations now are here today together talking about how to address the major issues that we are trying to face all together shows that we understood the world around us has completely changed. And we cannot seriously tackle some challenges we've got in front of us if we don't try to understand the point of view and the difficulties, the problems that the others face. So I think really this initiative was very, very precious, is very, very precious. I think we should reply it. We know that there are many challenges that European Union is facing. There are mainly 2 topics that Europe cannot escape from. One is the security of our citizens, which is the one we were facing in this edition. The other one is competitiveness of our production system. Maybe could be the idea for the next meeting. As Petteri and Kyriakos were saying, we've been talking a lot about defense, about security. Security means defense. It means that we all understand we have to do more. We all understand that it is important also to guarantee that European pillar of NATO that we've lots of time been talking about during the years. NATO remains absolutely the cornerstone of our security, all the more after the accession of Finland and Sweden, and it must be able to look not only towards its eastern flank, but also towards its southern flank. But security means many other things. It means critical infrastructures, it means artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, means raw materials, means supply chains, means a new and more effective foreign and cooperation policy, means migration, which has been the other big topic we've been discussing about. Over the years, tackling the issue of illegal immigration solely as a solidarity-based debate was a mistake, in my opinion, as this matter is precisely a matter about security. The result is that we have been unable to defend our external borders, and we have put our internal freedom of movement at risk, and all hostile players have begun using immigration as a tool for coercion or extortion, and today we are committed to change course. We want to defend our external borders, and we won't allow neither Russia or the criminal organization to undermine our security. So I think it was very important. Petteri, thank you very much. This was a very clever, very important initiative. I was proud that Italy was invited, and you can always count on me and on Italy.
Thank you so much.
can't add much to what Georgia said. Looking at security in the broadest possible context, we need to recognize that what we're faced with right now in Europe is a new form of hybrid warfare that we need to address. It is disinformation and disinformation campaigns that try to influence our democratic process. And for all of these challenges, we need a coherent response that goes beyond just spending more on defense and continuing to support Ukraine, bolstering our own democracies, fighting illegal migration, because illegal migration has also been instrumentalized by other powers. Look, for example, what's happening on the border of Poland with Belarus. These are real security challenges which need to be addressed. So I think we are, if some of us maybe a few years ago believed that we were still in a world that was shaped after the collapse of the Berlin Wall, we I think have recognized that we live in a completely different geopolitical reality, and that Europe needs to grow up geopolitically and really achieve its own strategic autonomy in terms of its ability to defend itself across all fronts.